Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki, here to share with you a cabinet refresh that I did in my kitchen recently. My cabinet has been looking a little crazy. I knew it was time to purge some things. I wanted to reorganize some things so that we had a little bit of better function in this space. And so the first thing I like to do is I like to take everything out of the cabinet so that it gives me a fresh, empty cabinet to think things out and to reevaluate how I want to organize it. It's like starting new. I then am able to give it a good cleaning also. So this is the perfect thing to do when you're trying to organize a space or reorganize. And then what I did was I hit up my local Target because I have been eyeing these pantry baskets that Target had. They're so very cute. I did not need anything from my pantry, but I thought in my cabinet it really could help me sort things out. And I also saw this rack in here that was made for, or they advertise it as a pan organizer, but I thought this would be perfect for our plates in the cabinet where I could sit them up vertically so that we could just pull the plates out. So I thought that was really neat there to kind of use that outside of the box with the plates, and so I picked that up also. And then I like to put anything that I'm using to organize a space into the space before I do anything else and play around with it to see if it's going to fit the item, to see if it's going to work. Clearly, this is not going to work like this, so I had to adjust my shelf in the cabinet so that we had room to place the plates onto the rack. So by simply raising it a little bit, we were good to go, and they fit the plates perfectly. So I love this little system here. I think that it's so efficient, and I love that I'm able to kind of slide my plates into the little slots there. And then the basket here, I thought this would be perfect to put the little items like my condiment bowls or my tasting sets, so that I don't have to, I typically had them kind of sitting on the shelf, and then I would have to pull down and pull down, where if I keep all of the little ones in the basket, I can pull the whole basket down when I'm trying to reach those items, because it's so many little items, so it works perfectly. And then in the second basket, I can keep my things like my gravy bowl and sugar bowl and things like that. So on the very top shelf here, I have my long serving platters along with my serving bowls, the long shaped ones. And then on the other side, I have my mortar and pestle along with some appetizer plates, and I strategically put them high because I don't use them every day. And then in the basket here, I have my gravy bowl, sugar bowls, and things like that. All the little accessories when you're making breakfast. And then on the other side, I have all of my little tasting cups and condiment cups and all of that. All the little ones are in one basket so I can grab it down. And then here I have all of kind of my saucers and my mini saucers sitting here so I can get to those. And then of course our plates are here, which makes it so convenient to just get to those. And then I have my soup bowls on this side here, one on top of the other, one on one shelf, one on the bottom shelf. And then next to it, that shelf there, I have other bowls like the cereal bowls and the fruit bowls. The smaller bowls are on the side, but they're all in one area strategically. So I love the new organization. I think it's a great refresh for our space. It looks so much neater to me, and as hard as it was, I needed to purge some things. So these long platters, I love them, but it has been a long time since I've used them, and so I'm going to pass those on to be a blessing to someone else. Also some other things that I just really was not using, like our square plates. I've had these for so many years, but realistically we don't grab them every day along with the oval plates, so I'm sure that these could be a blessing to someone else. And I know that, it's time for it to move to someone else's home for them to really get great use and enjoy. So along with that, the organizational solutions or tools that I had used at the time, I'm going to also move those along because they're still in good condition, along with the little sets here and the things that I use to organize the space. And friends, I have to tell you, this cabinet needed a refresh, and it feels so much better now. I needed to take this cabinet back, and I took it back. And I hope you've enjoyed being on this journey with me. One more space off of my list. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.